The NFL offseason never stops. So we had the schedule release. We now know exactly when they play, who they play, and we also know that the competition has begun at rookie camp. Take that for what it is. So Mark Kaboly, let's start with you on this one. You know who they play. It's a tougher schedule at the beginning. It gets a little bit better as the schedule wears on. Given that, your thoughts about the schedule, and also who is the starting quarterback based on what you know now, knowing that schedule is tough to start?
The only thing I got to look at is the first three games. We're talking two AFC North games, both on the road within an 11-day span. That's a tough start for the Steelers right there. You want to see a place where you can insert Kenny Pickett, and that's where all the talk is. I insert him week 1. I mean, I've heard talk about week 4 might be a good place after that long week, maybe week 7. But when have we ever seen Mike Tomlin go into any sort of battle like that having decisive plans? He's going to let it play out. He's not, if Kenny Pickett wins the job, Kenny Pickett's going to start week 1. He's not going to say, okay, let's see, week 8, that sounds like a good place to go. So I think Kenny Pickett's going to end up.
Is it better for him to start, or better for him to wait and see
just
a little
roll
bit
with
and
it.
then
Just
take
go
over?
with him. I don't care if he plays great or if he plays terrible. Just roll with it.
I don't understand this discussion about that he's going to wait to see, the schedule is going to dictate who's going to be a starting quarterback. What they do in Latrobe, if they believe,
which will happen,
if they believe after, like, say, 2 or 3 weeks of training camp and maybe one exhibition game, they believe, hey, Kenny Pickett can handle this, he's going to be the starter. And it doesn't matter. I mean, they could play. I mean, they do play the AFC champs, I think, the first week, don't they? At Cincinnati on the road, and then they come up. It doesn't matter. They're gonna. Mike Tomlin, like you said, Mike Tomlin is going to say, which guy gives me the best chance to win, and that's who we're going to go with, regardless of who you play.
Yeah, a couple quick things for me. One would be, like, everyone cites back, oh, Roethlisberger was third string until Batch got hurt and then Maddox got hurt. Like, it's a new way of doing things in the NFL. Like, I think with the Steelers, everyone always sticks with, well, what have they done throughout the years? How have they handled it? Well, now they have to handle it differently. So, 2 things. One, what I want to happen, Kenny Pickett seizes the job and is clearly the best man in camp. Why? Why did they pick him? He's going to be 24. He's old for the class. He's supposed to be polished. It's kind of a bad sign if the polished guy who's the most pro-ready doesn't win the job. Failing that, though, if he doesn't, then I think, like, week 7, if they were actually going to say, like, he didn't win the job, I think week 7's the natural spot. Here's why. You'd have that 6-game gauntlet done. Miami on the road is going to be a Steelers-heavy crowd. You know this, Mark. It'll be pretty Steelers-heavy. It's the Flores revenge game. 2 winnable road games, his homecoming game in Philly. Bye week, 2 home games. I like it.
A lot into
This is what we do on the PM team, boys.
What if they're 4-2?
I'm saying I don't think they will.
If Mitch Trubisky's playing well.
I'm saying I don't think they will be, because I think 6 games in, it will be very obvious that Mitch Trubisky isn't going to hack it, and then you can bring Pickett in with lesser pressure.
That's the conversation nobody wants to have. What if Mitch Trubisky wins the job, and they go 12-5, and win? I'm just saying,
and win 2 playoff games. If he wins the job and plays well,
then what?
Well, then you just continue to see what you have.
Yes, sort of like Jimmy G.
You can also trade him if you feel like, just like Jimmy Garoppolo.
I'm just amazed that we all.
I don't know about Trey Lance still. I don't know what
I am amazed that we have all collectively decided, not me, because I do my own thing, of course, that Mitch Trubisky was so wronged by Matt Nagy and everybody, and that 1 season on the bench in Buffalo fixed him.
No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I'm just saying, what if that happens? What if coming here, they added
God
a couple
them.
of
They've
gadget
outsmarted
players,
everybody again.
from Memphis. They added some to their offense. They can run the ball. They got a better offensive line. What if they do? What if it works?
They might. We got to go to a break. We'll continue this when we come back. It's the #1 Cochran Sports Showdown live here on KDKA-TV.